It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play the guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. And I could push them at the same time, where we could work together. It's a family.
Live from New York at the home of the Knicks, it's the NBA. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against Orlando. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. The game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lin is out there with Lee. And it's Batum in at the 3 spot.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
And that one's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Left side, Lin. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who is able to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. Williams with a clean look. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A follow goes in. Here's Freak. And again, it's New York. Freak's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Screen by Jefferson. Outside, Williams. Outside, Lin. Pass to Jefferson. Shot off the pick. And the bank shot is good. Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Lin. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Freak, defended by Lin. And a wide open look for Freak. Back to Aflalo. New York moving the ball around. And it's Freak missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lin dishes to Lee. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Anthony kicks to Freak. Dishes it to Lopez. Outside Anthony. And the Knicks good for 2.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Batum passes to Lee. Screen by Jefferson. Inside. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Freak. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Here's Lynn. Lee outside. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And good on the basket. Book it. Aflalo's got his first 2 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And a new group in for the Knicks. The Knicks shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Freak in at point guard. Maurice Spates out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Williams. And it's Roten in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. The Knicks have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Now here's Lynn. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the stripe.
Hornets trail by 4. Passes it to Zeller. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. Outside, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. Ball's knocked loose. Kept alive. Here's Zeller. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Porzingis, he's checked in for New York. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He ended up with 50 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's Lynn, following the score by New York. Batum for 3, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound. New York leading by 7, and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for the Knicks. Marvin Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Lee comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And here we go, fast break. Freak's got it. And yes, sir, that one drops. And now a 9-point New York lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hornets trail by 9. And stolen by Freak. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Now here's Lynn. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
Now here's Lynn. Following the miss by Freak.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Hornets have shot just one free throw earlier. And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Knicks ending the second quarter on a 20-6 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, guys, I'm here.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 16 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times. Good contributions for him offensively with the assist, and also making some nice steals.
You know what, Clark? You're right on the money with that. He's been just as creative as he has been disruptive.
And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Lee out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum in at the 3. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You've got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Lee kicks to Lin. Back to Lee. Lopez with the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there's Afflalo. That's good on the assist by Freak. Afflalo's got his second bucket of the night. Can they get it? Lin. Here's Jefferson. Lopez with the block.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Freak throws it down.
Scoring well here at the midway point, and now they're starting to put some distance between them.
Well, offensively, they just continue to roll. I mean, they're padding that lead bit by bit as a result.
Knocks it loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Anthony, finished off the break. Anthony's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And Jefferson gets it to go. The Knicks on offense. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Afflalo dishes to Freak, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
Oh, nice.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's Zeller. The shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Williams gets the bucket. 5 points in the game.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yes.